All right, welcome to another video. And in today's video, we're actually back into Nick's garage with his 2015 STI. Nick right here, and we are going to be installing some Hellahorn lights. So Nick here has a quad, right? You have quad Hellahorn, and they actually sell some lights that go around
the inner ring.
On the inner ring,
80 millimeter.
Yep, on the of the Hellahorns. Right. These are the lights that come from. All right, so this is the little halo light that goes on the Hellahorn, and they are lighting trends, right? And how much they cost?
They were 50 each for the halos, and then the Bluetooth adapter added some depending upon how you want to work that with a remote, but it all came out to 200.
All right, so there's 4 of them, and it has Bluetooth to add it on it, so you can actually control the lights, and it is multicolor, right?
That's correct, RGBW.
All the colors, so something like that, and it has a bunch of boxes we'll show you in a little bit. Has a lot of wiring also, but we're going to be installing this, and the first step we're going to be doing is we have to take up the bumper off to be able to get to the Hellahorns that he already has installed on the Subi. All right, so we have the bumper completely off now, and this is his quad setup of Hellahorn. So where are they gonna sit? Right around? Oh, is it gonna sit inside the ring?
Let me find out.
It's checking for me. Well, we're not entirely sure, but the lights do go into the Hellahorn, so you're gonna see lights on each Hellahorn. So I'm guessing, oh, it's okay on the outside. Is it 3M tape on the back? I didn't look.
No, that is, but we're gonna
oh, the little wiring thing. Yeah. Okay. All right, so there is 3M tape on the back for you to stick on the little outer ring, but he's also gonna wear, are you gonna put the 3M tape in the wiring? Maybe. Okay, so he has like a little I'm guessing like chicken wire kind of thing that they're gonna put around the little ring to make sure that it is nice and tight so it never actually falls off. And I don't know if you can see it from here. Is it the same thing right here on the little halos? Yep, so it's exactly the same little thing. Not entirely sure if you can see it, but it's like a little tiny, really thin wire that they're gonna do. So 3M tape here, little wire to make sure that it never falls off ever. All right, so what Nick is going to be doing now, he's going to clean the outer ring of the Hellahorns to make sure they're nice and good, so they get a nice bond, and then he's going to little wire it, and then after that we're going to figure it out all the wiring, because there's a ton of wire to kind of route somewhere, and then hide it in the car, and then it connects to the battery.
correct.
Yes, connects to the battery, and then the little Bluetooth thing he doesn't have to worry about inside because it's all Bluetooth. So we're gonna do that now. Alright, so what Nick is doing right now is making sure that it's nice and warm because it is pretty cold here in Virginia, and to make sure that we have a good bond with the 3M tape with the surface of the Hellahorn, is to make sure that it's warm, because if it's cold it might not stick and then it'll fall off. So he's heating it up, and then he's gonna stick it in there. That's what she said, and yeah, that's it. And then he's gonna make sure that it's pretty nice, and even though without the little wiring, it sticks pretty good. But just as an added, measure, he's still gonna wire it a little bit just to make sure that it never falls off. You never know. Heat, cold, water, ice, snow, all that stuff can deteriorate the stickiness of the 3M tape. So, all right. So this is the wiring for the little lights. And I know it seems like a huge mess, but I tried to expand it as much as I could. So this is the main little hub, I will say. This connects to the battery. Is this the Bluetooth little thing? This little box thing? So this is where the Bluetooth connection it is. This is where you can connect to your phone and all that stuff. And then we're gonna go up here. Each little box right here goes to each light. So each little halo light there. There, and then right here it connects to the light itself. There is 2 more connectors over here. This is to have extra ones, so you can have 6 if you run a 6 Helihorn thing. That's kind of a lot. And then this is apparently for like switchback, to like connect to like switchback, but they're not doing that. And yeah, that's this. It's a lot of cable, it's a lot of wiring, actually. But plan is to hide it underneath right here, this little big hole area here, next to the water tank. And right now, what they're doing here also, they're doing the little chicken wire thing. Make sure that they have the added security just in case if it ever, the glue of the tape fails. But it's pretty good. It's pretty sturdy so far. So that's what we're doing now. And then when we're done, we're gonna start wiring everything, connecting it, and then testing it out. All right, so we have it all there. Chicken wire is right there on top. So they put one on top and one on the bottom just for the added security. Now we are going to start with the wiring right here. So plugging it, make sure, then pretty much make it as clean as possible as you can right there into this little area. Clean that up also, and then make sure we put zip ties, tie it up really nice and tight towards the back so it doesn't dangle outside the bumper or anything like that. And then wire it to the battery. It's pretty much 99% complete. We do have already everything connected in there. We have routed all the wires into here, down here, and now we've cleaned it up pretty good. 3M taped some of the little boxes. There's another box somewhere in there, and then you have the big huge wire. That's the only bad thing. It's like there's so much wire there, but clean it up as much as you can. He does have a bunch of extra wires because he has light bar, he has the C lights, he has the halos, so there's a lot of wires that he has. So clean it up as much as you can on your car, but this is the way we've done it. It's nice and bunched up right here so the bumper closes up and then it won't bother anybody right there. So, and then now the only thing that we have left is we were going to connect it to the battery itself, but he does have this little, what do you call this? Fuse box. And then he has like a little open spot right there to connect the positive, and then the negative goes there, and then the whole box is connected to the battery. So it's kind of like a distribution little box right here. And then that's the only thing we have left is just connect it there, and that's it. And then we test out, and well, we already test out the lights before we install everything, just to make sure everything's connected. And then we put bumper on and see it outside and see how it looks. So this is the moment of truth. Everything's connected, and boom, there you go. It goes a lot brighter than that. Can you put it a lot brighter than that? There you go. Bright, bright, bright. Change colors. Change colors. There you go. You can change all the colors that you want. It's like green, bluish, purple, white, red, all that stuff. Green. So everything is installed, and it looks very, very bright. Extremely bright. It's blinding me now. But yeah, it's pretty good. You can adjust the brightness. Like you see now, it's pretty low, and then you can go really high and then change the colors. Everything's exactly the same, and then everything is doing it from the phone. There you go, the phone. So with the phone, you can see that you can change the colors all the way around, and brightness is right here. Damn, that's really bright. That's the lowest. Oh, it's off. There you go. A little bit of brightness right there. And change the colors little by little. There you go. It's red, yellow, orange, and all the way around. So pretty cool, pretty neat. All right, so everything is connected, and then what we're going to be doing now is we are going to install the bumper back up, and then it is dark outside. Took some nice little shots outside in the darkness with all his lights on, and then that's pretty much it. So how is it, Nick?
Looks great. I like how they look. App's working great.
By the way, it's freezing out here.
It's freezing.
I can't feel my hands out here. So
yeah, looks good.
Looks good at night. It is bright. The only part that you can't see is the middle part of the net, but gives it a nice little touch. It's the riciest rice that you can actually have. So I start with the roast before you guys do. So yeah, so that's it. That's it for the installation. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.